straight as I can?
Yes.
Okay.
And just take a deep breath. Beautiful. You can open your hand.
Boy, you're really good with that. I didn't even feel it.
Good. Use a little baby needle because you have a little vein.
2 vials for lipid?
Just one.
Oh, that's even better.
2 tests, 1 vial. That's it.
Last time I was here, they took 4.
Oh yeah, they took a lot more. Okay. And you could bend the arm right here for me. Beautiful. Keep it just like that. Bend it all the way up. Perfect.
Thank you.
No problem.
Scores! Oh, hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Motion Blowers! As you guys saw, I went to the doctor to get a check on my cholesterol because I started taking cholesterol medicine now 2 months ago. So now this test should tell me that my cholesterol is lowered by up to 40% is what he said. You young whippersnappers out there, don't be like me when you get to my age. Watch what you eat. Don't stress out over things. Otherwise you'll be on medication like me. Honestly, you're going to be on medication anyway, so get ready. I bet you young people don't even know what whippersnapper is. Today's project is to mount the engine that I just rebuilt. We took 2 busted Kohler command engines and made, hopefully, 1 good one. So as you guys saw, I mounted the engine on there. It wasn't too tough. Put the ground wire onto the engine to the battery. That's how it was set up before. Put a new battery in there. It's connected. I did crank it real quick and it does crank. So the solenoid, the switch, everything works, right? So I've run into a problem because I tried to connect the fuel lines to the mechanical fuel pump and I was like trying to suck a little bit of gas from the back to the front just to get the lines prepped so that it's filled with fuel so that once it does start pulsing, you don't have to crank it like a million times for it to get fuel into the lines. But when I'm sucking on that hose, I feel like it's not sucking anything. And there's like 1/3 of a tank of gas in there. So I'm thinking that the fuel line there's a leak somewhere because when you blow, it just like blows freely, like it's not connected to the fuel tank. So I was trying to figure that out, and at the same time I had it on that side, so I figured, oh, well, now it's easier for me to put the double stack pulley onto the crankshaft. Well, as you guys remember, this crankshaft is from engine number 2. Engine number 1's crankshaft came with this bolt that goes in there. This thread doesn't fit that crankshaft. This is the original crankshaft to the original engine, and this fits this crankshaft, so it's a different thread in the crankshaft, and I don't have a bolt. This is the longest bolt I have, and it does fit this thread, but it's not long enough. I know we all have that problem when it's not that long. Even if you take the washer out, it just won't grip onto anything. It's short by an inch. You know, we could all use another inch.
That's what she said.
So I'm stuck. I don't have a bolt like this. So I can't get the double pulley crankshaft on there, double stack pulley on there. And I've got the fuel problem. I don't know what to do. I just got these parts from my friends over at Bularie. Last time they sent me some anti-scalping wheels. Today they asked me if I needed anything, and the only thing I could think of was I could use a couple of new 21-inch blades for either a lawn tractor or for your lawnmower made by Craftsman, Poulan, Husqvarna, you know, AYP product. I needed the ones that have the 5-star. Those are the AYP design. These are the 5-star ones, and they fit the hub attachments to the spindles of your lawnmower, whether it be a 42-inch mower deck for a lawn tractor or for a 21-inch lawnmower. I was recently fixing a 21-inch, 22-inch Craftsman self-propelled lawnmower, and it was self-propelled in the front, but only one wheel turned because the teeth on the right one was bad. So they asked me if I needed anything, and I told them, well, I could use a couple of new wheels for that Craftsman, Poulan, or Husqvarna AYP product. New wheels. I needed brand new teeth. Now these are actually better than the OEM ones. Why? Because the OEM ones are plastic. This is pure solid rubber, which provides excellent grippage. And also for the future, you always need single cylinder Briggs engine gaskets for the valve cover, the sump. What do we blow a lot? That's right, we blow camshafts quite often. Or if the automatic compression release is busted off of it, you can't turn your engine. So this is a new camshaft for a single cylinder Briggs with a good compression release. Comes with the top and bottom crank seals and new tappets. Let's install new wheels and blades on this. This is the Craftsman or Poulan or AYP or Husqvarna, made by the same company. So you can see from the front, this one over here didn't turn. This one worked just fine. As you can see, this is plastic. I replaced it with one that has good teeth, but the tread is all worn out. Let's replace both these wheels. Changing lawnmower wheels is very easy. Remove the wheel. I'm going to change the other. Two brand new wheels, rubber, solid, now ready to go. Or if you have a Craftsman tractor, that's the year of the AYP production, also equivalent to Husqvarna or Poulan. With the 5-star pattern, just remove the deck, put it up on its side, same thing, take the bolt right out, fit these on, put them back on, and you got brand new blades. These are both 21 inches, adding up to 42 inches wide, which is what this deck is. So if you need great parts from Bularie, I'll leave a link in the description. They've got all kinds of different parts. Go check out their Amazon store. Okay, so I found out what was wrong with the fuel line. This is the fuel line going all the way to the back. It's not even sealed on the hole of the top of the gas tank. It popped out. So when I was sucking, I was just sucking air. It's not even touching the bottom of this. Problem is, I don't know how I'm gonna get it in there. My hand can barely fit. And I have to put a lot of pressure to push the grommet down into the hole on top of the gas tank. I'm gonna try a crowbar, put it over here and push down. That was the reason why we're not getting gas. Also, I found a bigger pulley. The diameter is much bigger. It is from a John Deere, As you can see, the diameter is much bigger, so the belt's probably going to stretch. And the blades are going to go much faster too. But it fits with the bolt that I have. I looked everywhere for a new bolt. I couldn't find a bolt. Short of going to a hardware store or Home Depot to get it. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I got to fix that fuel thing first. So I had to lower the gas tank just for me to get in there. And finally, got it clipped in there. But then, for me to get the gas tank to move like that, just so I can get my hand in there to push, took the crowbar and I went like that to push it in like that. I had to take this bracket off. I don't know what this bracket does. It was like this. Any of you guys know what the hell this is for? Leave it in the comments, okay? I have no idea what this is for. I don't even know if I should put it back on again, because it just adds weight to it, you know what I mean? So this bracket was on there, held together by these thingamabobs. I'm just gonna leave it off because I'm thinking is it like not the tiller, but it lowers some kind of a thing where you put that hook into the ground and pull like a ditch, trench or something like that. Is it? I don't know. You guys know this? I know there's somebody out there that watches my videos that know what this is. I can't see what it does. It's just a bar. I'll leave it off. I'll put the gas tank back on, and then hopefully we'll get some kind of suction on the fuel lines. All right, now we're level now. Let's see if we see any fuel being sucked up here. Oh yeah. Woo! Gotta do what you gotta do, fellers. I think one of the reasons why it pulled out was because this is too short. So I'm gonna have to extend this hose so I don't do that again. Right now it doesn't reach. Put this new line on there. By the way, so while I was doing this, you guys recall the beginning of this video, I went to the doctor, get a blood test, see how good my cholesterol was after my taking cholesterol medication. I'm on 10 milligrams of rovastatin. It's a generic name for Crestor. So anyway, I took it for only 2 months. All right, and so my blood pressure was 265 before the medication. And 2 months of rovastatin, it's now 164. 2 months on that medication, I dropped 100 points on my cholesterol. Isn't medication crazy? And my blood pressure is perfect now too. So anyway, here we go. We got it all worked out. Those clamps don't fit, and it's nice and tight, so unless it leaks, I'm not putting any more clamps on it. I guess now we can try to start it. Wow. It only took all afternoon to get to this point. All right, here's the moment we've all been waiting for. We still got to help it out, right? What do you guys think? It'll start? Choke. This has to go down. There we go. Alright, let's try it some more. As it should be pulsing. Well, I don't understand why it doesn't seem to be maintaining. Excellent. It does pop a little here and there on low throttle. I'm thinking maybe the gas is bad, or something to do with the valves, or water in the tank. It's possible. The gas didn't taste very good. So I have fixed the muffler bolts onto the frame. I'm going to engage the transmission. Let's see if this thing runs. Hey. Hi, Steve.
Hey, how are you?
Good. So it needs the deck on there, cable to this thing. This has to go down before I can run it. It's just the two pedals, forward, reverse, brake. Yeah! Riding around another free tractor. John Deere Lt160 with a newly rebuilt Kohler command made from two bad ones. It's pretty loud though. It runs pretty good. I'm going to try to burn out all the old gas. It's recording now. Okay.
That's no good.
Wonder why it's not running.
I got the. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Uh-oh.
Good luck.
I just rebuilt that engine.
Whoopsie. I'll see you, Henry.
I'll see ya. So, could we be out of gas? That's it, we're out of gas. Because I spilled all that crap before. Should I walk back and get it? Or should I push this back? I think I could push it back. I think it's easier if I just go home and get my fuel tank, gas can, and come back. You know what's strange is, this is actually only the second time that I've ever had to go home and get gas while trying to test drive it. In 6 years of doing this channel, I've never done this. And then this year, already the second time. The first one was the Dayton tractor. Ran out of gas halfway around the block. It's a good thing I was only just turning this corner over here. The guy that was on the bike, it was my neighbor Steve. He's like, hey, let me video you while you're going around the block. And then of course ran out of gas. Nobody stole it. And still going around the block. It was just gas, that's all. I may have to dial in the carburetor a little, because I've never cleaned that carburetor. I mean, it's clean enough to run. It needs a tune. Very comfortable to drive. You can feel it. Built nicely. Cushiony, good ride. Steering is really good. It's really nice. Seat's very nice. It's very relaxing. A little loud though. So it pops a little when I'm at lower throttle. Yeah, so it'll stall if I put it all the way down. So it needs a little bit of tuning on the carburetor. No big deal. We'll do that. So pretty good, huh? We know that the engine runs from making 2 bad ones into 1 good one. Put it on today. Fixed the fuel line thing of why it wasn't getting up there, as well as getting the double stack pulley on there. But I think I have a feeling I have to go somewhere to a hardware store and get the right bolt so that the right double stack pulley goes on there. Right now that thing is kind of rubbing on something because the diameter of the second pulley on the bottom is much bigger, and also we're going to have deck belt issues because that diameter is just so big that belt's going to be too tight to go around there, it's just not going to work right. Also, I found a few things like a spring and another thingamabob that I have no idea where it goes. But the PTO handle that goes this way to engage, right? It's not spring loaded. I mean, it doesn't go back. I have to pull that back for me to be able to engage the safety switch to start the tractor. So when I let go, it goes off of the switch. So I have to work that out. Got to tune the carburetor, got to put the hood back on, got to put the deck back on, but that's only after we get that bolt on the double stack pulley figured out. And I need a headlight lens left side for that hood. If any of you guys have that, really appreciate it. Also the cover for the air filter on the Kohler Command engine. I don't have that either. So if you guys have that lying around, contribute to the channel. Also remember to like, share, subscribe, because subscribing is free. It doesn't cost anything, okay? It's called a subscription, but it's free! Free!
Free!
That's right, free. Just like this tractor. Runs and drives. Stoked. Stay tuned for the next episode, fellas, and thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.